And that leads me into my next question. It's just like, is it really loneliness, or is it a lack of confidence shrouded in loneliness? Like, what do you think about it? Are we really lonely as developers, or do we just feel not confident in our skills as developers? I don't know. I know I am not confident in my skill as a dev, and that's something I'm actively working on improving.
Well, we have to think about, as humans, we're very social creatures. So when we are by ourselves, it'd be very hard. And we used to have this environment where we go into the office, and that's like 40 hours a week that you're like hanging out with a bunch of people. And that was like stripped away from us when the pandemic started. And so, like, having to adjust from that time period to now, like, at the beginning, probably I was still lonely. I'm like, I'm not used to just being at home all day. I needed some fresh air. But now that I'm used to this pandemic life or this remote life, it's becoming a lot easier to know, hey, I have outside friends outside of work that I can reach out to when I'm lonely. I just don't have to have as much bonding time with my coworkers. Like, a lot of my coworkers I have never met in person. So it is kind of strange. So they don't really understand my working style. So that is one thing that I personally would have to deal with, is like, make sure that we're on the same page, even though we've never seen each other in person.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think also with being in these pandemic remote times, we also have to be a lot more intentional about reaching out to people and staying connected. It's like we can't expect to just walk in and just see people. We have to be like intentionally say, hey, so and so, do you want to connect online and, have a conversation? I think that can also be a little daunting for people who feel lonely at work or even in life. What do you think, Sandy?
I'm going back to the question where you were talking about loneliness in terms of skills. I think that kind of ties into like imposter syndrome, where that can kind of be an isolating feeling. But I tend to just remember that everyone experiences this, It's not unique to any engineer. It's something you're going to go through when you're beginner, when you're mid, when you're senior, right? Because there's always more growth. So I tend to, when I'm in that space where I'm feeling lonely or feeling like I'm the only one, I tend to just remember that I'm not. It's kind of like your mind playing tricks on you, but it's like everyone goes through it at any stage, at any level. So just keep that in mind.